Yo, it's Ronshach. I jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
It's a Deathnote. I'ma trap it, put it like a bad pump. Mask on, get it when I'm at your front door. I really know how I got this cold. And look at the bucket.
All right, so we got the one and only Ronshach jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
Nah, thank you for having me and shit, for real.
Nah, no problem, man. How you feeling today, too?
Shit, I'm feeling good as hell, shit. First time in ATL, for real, so I'm just having fun out this bit.
Nah, that's what's good, man. And what else you got planned while you're in the city, man?
Shit, I don't even know my managers to be telling me shit every day. I just be doing it.
Just going with the flow, huh?
Yeah, going with the flow type shit. And if they tell me, I forget. So it's like, either way, it don't really matter for real. We just do it what we do.
There you go, man. Yeah, and I know you got the project dropping tonight, man. How you feeling? Do you get like nervous or anxious before the project be coming out, or how you be feeling, man?
To be honest, I don't feel anything until like after. Like I tell you, I go with the flow. I swear to God, I just go with the flow. Like, and then like when it's posted and people fuck with it, I be like, damn, I just dropped the EP and people fuck with it. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just like, just vibing, still thinking the same shit I was thinking before I made the EP. So I'm just waiting for the bit to drop so people can really hear that shit for real, for real.
I dig it, man. And you want to shout out your boy sitting up there with you too?
Yeah, that's my brother. He made music too. He the reason I really started this music shit.
Oh, for real?
For real, for real.
Okay.
It's a whole story behind this shit, but yeah.
When you say brother, blood brother or brother brother?
Shit, he my blood brother, like my blood brother, bro. Like that's blood brother, cuz like.
Oh God.
He earned his spot with blood. That's blood, bro.
Okay. How long y'all been rocking with each other then?
Shit, about like what is it now?
Shit, about 9, 10.
Yeah, like
Okay.
9, 10 years.
Shit, like half your life basically, right?
Hell yeah.
No, that's hard right there, man. So you from Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. And what part of the city are you from?
Shit, I was part of like in like near like Riverside area, like, but now I got like a whole story behind this shit. I had to move, so I'm in like, I don't even know what side I'm in. Like I'm in like I don't know, some suburban shit now.
Okay. There you
Yeah.
go. So talk about your upbringing. Like what were you into as a kid and everything growing up in Jacksonville then?
I was like basically just basketball and like athletic shit and just like, I don't know, I just was just chilling. I was just always like playing basketball, playing video games and shit like that. But when I was like a kid for real, I wasn't really worried about music, to be honest. I wasn't really on my phone or electronics at all as a child. So it really started in like middle school where I really started making music.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wasn't taking it serious.
Now when you say you're playing ball, like were you playing in school and all that too, or were you just being outside just playing, man?
I was just fucking everything. Like in school, it'd be like a gym. I just play with random people and shit. And like in my old hood, in my street, we used to play basketball every day type shit. He used to be in my crib every day, play basketball with random people, or go to the park, play basketball. I like street ball more than like all that organized shit. Like that shit is more fun, like and more natural. I feel like it's just random people having fun. You don't even know, you just fucking, y'all just chill. That shit fine.
Yeah, you get to take someone one-on-one type shit.
Hell
break some
yeah,
ankles
like
type shit.
fucking make rules and shit. Like that shit fine.
No, I dig it, man. And what was the family like, at home? Did you have mom and dad? Did you have siblings in the house?
I had mom and dad, and I got a mom and a dad and 2 sisters, older sisters.
Okay, so you're the baby.
They were just like, my dad really like, he would listen to all different genres and shit. He used to like, late at night, play like old rock songs and shit, and I was listening to rock for a little minute before I even actually listened to like trap music and like fucking like R&B shit. I was just listening to what my dad was showing me. But he was really big on music. My mom was big on music. But to be honest, it wasn't like a main topic. They just like music. We were just chilling. But I was really just worried about like drawing like at that time.
Okay. You still drawing today?
Yeah, but not a lot, bro. I was like, I quit all that shit to do fashion.
Yeah.
There's a time when I was about to quit goddamn music for fashion. But when my like shit was going on in my house, when my house burned down and shit, it just locked me in. Like I had to do the music. Everybody telling me music. So I was like, if everybody telling me to do music shit, why not?
Yeah.
And that shit helped me a lot. And once I got a new crib, we just making TikTok and shit. And I just kept going up and up, so this shit
shit.
flowing. Well, my family was like, at first they wasn't really fond of it. They was like, you cussing, you doing that, nah. But then like, I was like, still doing it. Like I didn't like let it stop me because this is what I want to do type shit. And then eventually they just respected the fact this is just him. He gonna do what he do. And they started fucking with my shit later on in life. And they started like actually messing with my shit for real.
Okay. So how did the house end up burning down?
Shit was, you know, like outlets and shit. The house was old, like, 'cause it was in like a hood. It was like old as fuck. Like it was my mama house. So it was like, yeah. But the outlets was like sparking and shit. I was asleep. I was knocked out. But they said that bit was like, they plugging some shit up and it just got, the flame just started and it didn't start. Hell yeah.
So what, they came and woke you up and like grabbed you
Yeah,
out
my
the
dad,
house? Or?
my dad, he was like, get out the house. I'm in that bit, I wake up, I'm like, I'm thinking this shit a dream, so I'm like, cause when I wake up, like when I have dreams, I blink hard as fuck. So I'm in that bit like, why am I not waking up? Like what the fuck, this shit a dream. But then like, I'm like, this shit real, nigga. My phone was literally under my pillow. I could have picked that bitch up and ran out of the house. I wasn't thinking about none of that shit. I just got up and dipped. Like I seen the fire, I'm like,
Oh shit.
I just ran out the door. And I didn't even like, I wasn't crying or nothing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like I'm thinking this shit is a dream still. Like this shit don't feel real. So it took me a while to actually settle that shit, actually start crying. Like probably like hours on hours after that shit or like a day after that shit. But that shit, that's how that shit really started, like with the outlet.
True. And did the shit spread like really quick? Like did the whole house go up in flames? Like
It was like, the front of the house is where the like fire started. And it was like, mainly just the front. Like the back is still like intact. The front like half like got fucked over, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
God damn. Lucky to be able to make it out that shit though, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit like that, I don't really look back and be like, oh damn, I wish that shit never happened. Low key, I feel like it had to happen for me to be here, because if I was doing this shit, I would do it in my old hood. I would have been got backdoored, would have been got like robbed, would have been got like, some shit would have happened to me, because some niggas slimy out there. So it's like, I had to move so I can really have my full ability to do this artist shit for real. So I think of it as like a new start more than like a setback, you know?
Yeah. And where did you guys go like right after the fire? Did you have anywhere else to stay? Did you go stay with some other family or?
Yeah, that's the story about me fucking with music, because everybody telling music before the house burned down. When the house burned down, we was in a hotel like for like 3 weeks. I wasn't going to school or nothing. I was just making music every day. That's when I really found a love for that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit really like nice. Like people telling me like, do this shit. I'm really feeling this shit. I gotta do this shit. So I was in a hotel for like 3 weeks, not going to school, just making music. And then the hotel shit, we like paid too much for like to be in that bit for real. So we went to St. Augustine to my auntie house. We were just chilling with them. And then the nigga, we got a crib. Luckily, cause my mama had new plugs and shit, cause she worked at like this woman care shit. And like people around her knew people, and we got like a house in the suburbs. So now I'm chilling now.
Okay. And what year was this that all this happened?
Shit, goddamn last year, 2024.
Oh shit, so this is recent. God
yeah.
damn.
I was like, it just happened right when I graduated. I graduated and the nigga I was locked in.
Yeah.
Cause it happened before I graduated. I was in, 12th grade. Before I was just finna go to prom, that's when that bit happened. So I had to speed shit up. I rushed my prom fit, but I still won, like, people talking about I was best dressed and shit. I was like, damn, shit. That shit just come easy. Hey, talking about, I'm chilling.
Yeah, talk about your love of fashion. Like, how far back does that go, man?
Shit, I go far back, bitch. I'm talking about, like, shit, damn near, like, 2019, 2020.
Okay.
But as a kid, I always used to cry. I'd be like, no, I don't like my outfit. I gotta go back. I don't wanna go to school. And he always used to draw me back, used to change my outfit to feel better. If it didn't draw me back, I'd be crying for the whole day. But like, I just always loved clothes. Like, that shit just like, is a way to express yourself without just talking. Like, if you see a nigga with a certain fit, you'd be like, oh, he got that shit on, he that certain type of nigga, he that certain type of nigga. Or you just be like, oh, he clean as fuck, he probably a cool ass nigga. But we were just like, we were just broke as hell, just looking at shit we wanted to get. Like, you were like, damn, I want that shit, I want that shit, I want that shit. To the point we got like, we started thrifting shit and like resemblance of the shit that we wanted. And it was just like, it would look like we had some designer shit on, some clean ass shit. People would tell us, what the fuck that is, what that is? Tell them niggas Aeropostale, like, the real talk, like, that's how he was. We were just more proportions, more than like items at that time, because we couldn't get the items. So we just grew a love for fashion and shit, just built up a collection in our head. And now we able to just like get some of the stuff we really want for real. And now I can't stop like putting that shit on. I can't stop buying shit. Cause it's like, that shit like dreams when we were like back then, and now I'm like really fulfilling them bitches. So when I buy shoes, I be like, damn, I wanted these back then, now I got them. So about them God clothes is like therapy to me, cuz. Hell yeah.
You ever think about designing your own shit?
Shit, hell yeah, but it wouldn't be no like merch, like big ass t-shirt that say Ronshach or some shit. Like, nah, it would be like on some like simple jacket shit, polo, like work jacket, like just a clothing line for real, so people can wear it with other shit, and it always be in the like goddamn like in the topic, and then like people be like, oh shit, I just got that Ron on me, I got that Shaq. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's like,
that should even sound good too.
yeah, but like usually I don't really think about making the clothes for real. It's just like a thought on my head. Like eventually I'm gonna make some shit, but I really just worry about putting the clothes on, to be honest.
Yeah. So going back to, being in the hotel, making them songs, were these songs that you ended up dropping, or were you just kind of doing, okay?
Songs I made in the hotel is like still songs that we really like still listen to now. Like I had so much, so I was making like an album a week. So it was like, bro, that's like so much songs collected. So I just had to choose that one song that I was fucking with heavy. And then like, it did what it did. It wasn't like going like fast, but for me it was going fast. Like first TikTok, I was just hitting like 10Ks on 12K, 13K, and then it went up. And then I was always underneath 20K or like 20K and up. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's my bracket. I just gotta keep making it until I like get up out that bracket. And then like a nigga, it was just like every single song was a song I made in the hotel. From like, if you look at like my TikTok and shit, scroll down, there's so much songs I'm in the bathroom. All them business from the hotel, and I just kept doing it. And then like, I met my manager and shit, and I'm like, I'm my manager. But I wasn't texting nobody back. I was scared of the industry. I had so much stories. I'm like, nah, I gotta be solo. So he was texting me back for like a minute now, and I wasn't responding. But he texted like somebody I knew for real. It was like a girl. And he was like, oh, he followed a lot of girls and shit. So I would text the girls and text them. And that shit worked. He knew that shit was gonna work. That shit definitely worked. And I told him we just started texting. I'm like, nah, I don't wanna talk. I don't know, it's like, I don't wanna sign no shit. I'm trying to be solo. He was like, no, I'm not trying to make you sign anything. I'm just like a creative, like we can work together like on some shit. Like I just really believe in you. And that was like an early stage. I wasn't even big on TikTok. I wasn't even big on Instagram. So he was just fucking with me, and I was just like, damn, shit, if you say that shit free, ain't no shit like that, so fuck it. And I'm like, we just talking every day now, like it just keep talking, and it just grew. We just grew, like that shit it was just like that.
Yeah. Was that shit motivating, knowing that like people was believing in your shit though, like that?
Hell yeah, I was like, damn, like people really like fuck with my shit that much. Like that shit crazy. That shit crazy as hell. To this day, I'd be like, damn, like low key, like I see why he did this shit, but it's like, damn, that's some cool ass shit to do. Like just see me and just be like, oh, I believe in you, and like work with me from scratch. That shit, like that's some real nigga shit.
Nah, that's real right there, man. Yeah. So talk about the inspiration for the song "Hot, Hot, Hot," man.
Shit, when I made the song, I was just freestyling. Like I was in my cause I made that song a while back when I was still in my hood. So that was before my house burned down. I was just freestyling shit. All my songs is freestyle, so I just be having fun with that shit. And then I'm just like, at first it was just one of the little throwaways. I was like, oh, I got songs that's just as hard as that in the collection, but I'm still keep it to the side type shit. Cause every single song I make, I want it better than the last song, so I just keep worrying about the recent song I made. But And then I'm like, when I met my managers and shit, it was like, oh, this shit tough. Like, you gotta like drop this shit. But they're telling me to drop that shit gonna blow. My sister was like, if you drop this is gonna blow, like type shit. I'm like, shit, I fuck it, we finna just do it. Say talking about, I was like, fuck it, we finna just do it. I got more songs of this, but we finna do it. But then like, they be telling me, it be the songs you think that's not gonna blow that go up. I was like, we did a music video for that shit, we promoted that shit, and that shit was going up. I'm like, damn, you niggas was right though, like. And I started fucking with that shit. I still fuck with Hot 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 to this day. That's one of my songs I think I just can't get tired of. I can't lie, that shit fire as fuck.
And you shot the music video in front of the house that burned down.
Yeah.
Like, was that your idea? Who came up with that?
Shit, it was like me and my brother idea. Then he talked about it and he was like, yeah, that shit would be perfect. And then like, yeah, it was in my old house that burned down. We were like, oh, that shit low key. Like, I told my mom about that shit. She was like, oh, be careful though, cause it be crackheads out that bitch. I'm like, ain't no crackhead finna bother me, nigga. Like, we straight, bro. Like, cause some niggas be weird. Like the burnt house we had, they walk in the house and steal shit that's still in there.
Or they'll be living in that shit.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Everything in that bitch is cooked, but niggas just take everything out that bitch, so I'm not really surprised. But yeah, we just made the idea and shit, and we just did that bit, and that shit went like that. I don't know what the fuck.
And does the music video take off right away, or is it a slow build up at first, or?
Shit, I can't lie. I think like what you mean though,
like 10,000 views first day type shit, 5,000 views.
Shit, that shit was like, I'm talking about when I first dropped that bit, that shit was like, I don't even know, like, goddamn, yeah, that shit blast off, I can't lie. I was like, what the fuck, this shit going faster than my other shit, and it kept going faster, like, because it was just like, when the song about to drop, I was in LA, and I was in front of like, I was in front of a building, and I was just like, I put that bitch up on a little thing. He was like, make a TikTok right now, just do it. I made it, and that shit I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, so people are already waiting for the song to drop.
Yeah, they was just waiting for that bit for a minute, and then like, that bit people waiting for that bit for long enough, dropped that bit like early, and them niggas went crazy over that shit.
Yeah. And you know, people like to compare you to like the old Young Thug, man. How do you feel about that comparison, man?
Shit, I don't really like, that shit tough to me. It's like, I don't think of it as a negative thing. It's like, he made it, so like, they compare me to niggas that made it. But it's like, it just be, some comments would be like, OD, like, people be like, oh, goddamn Young Thug clone, and somebody will reply to it and be like, oh, he can never be my Young Thug on some like green shit. And then now people like, start like getting mad at me. I'm like, I'm not that nigga that said I sound like Young Thug. Like, niggas just be,
you know, fans gonna say the most off the wall shit.
Like,
anyway,
but I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? I ain't did shit but make music. But nah, Young Thug comparisons is crazy, cause when I think I fuck with like, who like inspired me the most for real, was like, goddamn Lil Wayne under 2000, like Gucci Mane and shit like that. Like, that shit tough. But then like that genre, I listen to Young Thug too. So I was just like circling between them. But Lil Wayne really like, yeah. But
Wayne's the GOAT, man.
Hell yeah, like that shit fire. And then when I heard Young Thug at the time, I'm like, damn, like this shit, cause he got his inspiration from Lil Wayne too. So it's like, hearing that shit, just like, of course people gonna like say I sound like that certain genre and shit.
Yeah.
And he definitely inspired me too, like with the music and all. So it's like, hell yeah. I'm not gonna deny it, like you can fucking.
That makes sense when you listen to your music, because you don't sound like a Jacksonville rapper or artist, you know what I'm saying?
Jacksonville just drill shit. I like melodic shit, bro. Like, I can't do that. I used to do it, like, I can't lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and him, we used to make rap songs, like, I'm talking about no auto-tune, just flowing. Cause we was in the hood, we was just doing shit. So we was like, we saying this shit, fuck it, let's see what we do on that bit.
That shit was hard.
And that shit was hard as fuck. But then we just started like being more versatile with shit, cause we know we listen to different music, we don't gotta put ourselves in a box.
Yeah.
So it's just like, we just combined all the genres we listen to and just started like making our own shit.
And you said you don't write any of your songs, you freestyle everything?
Yeah, I don't write. I can't write. I feel like it's so structured. Like, I can't do the ABC ad flow. Like, I gotta change my shit every now and then. I gotta change my flow right now, right there, right now, right. Like, yeah, I gotta do that shit, make it to a masterpiece. That shit, and it's like what's happening right now is what I'm thinking about right now. I feel like that's more saying some shit.
Yeah. And one thing I like, I don't know if it's you that's doing this or someone on your team, but they put your lyrics in the YouTube description on all your music videos.
Yeah, it's my team that do that shit. I manage that shit, yeah.
Nah, I fuck with that too, man. 'Cause especially with your style, some things is like, what the fuck did he just say?
Niggas don't expect me to talk like this on my style. I'll be like, bro, I'm just a regular nigga that just look different. Like, I'm really just a regular nigga, like.
Yo. So tonight we're dropping a new EP, The Red Apple. First off, just explain the title, man. Why The Red Apple?
Because I got a song, like, I did the freestyle on the radar. It's the Deathnote. Deathnote song is like, and if you watch the anime and shit, the Ryu got like a red apple. And he always had that red apple. And niggas were telling me, oh, your hair look like Ryu, your hair like Ryu in my comments. I'm like, shit, I might as well just run with this shit. And then I just like, I made like a thought of like a girl holding a red apple. I was like, yeah, that shit hard. And my manager's like, what the fuck? Like, that shit sounds like some bullshit, basically. And I'm like, we started playing the music with the cover next to it, and it was like, nah, I see that shit now. Like, we started playing the whole EP from one to the last song, and they got the picture right next to the shit playing the EP, and it was like, oh, nah, that shit tough. Like, yeah. And they got it, like, now they really like fuck with this shit for real, for real.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So that was your idea for the cover then too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so going to the On the Radar performance, was that some shit where you just did off the top, or was that a song you already had prepared for it?
Say it again, my fault.
For the On the Radar performance freestyle, was that a song you did off the top, or was that something you already had prepared for that?
That's what I had prepared that was in the EP.
Okay.
I just had to like, cause it's like in the song I made, it was just like a run and gun. Like, I just started flowing on that bitch. So it was like barely any ad libs, no nothing, just straight flow, like just straight my voice. So I'm like, that's like a good song for On the Radar, cause just like so like raw and shit. So like, yeah.
Yeah. And what was the inspiration for Deathnote then?
Shit, shit, goddamn enemy. Yeah, I just watched the enemy like a lot. Like, that shit tough as hell. And I was just like, shit. I was watching anime while I was making a song. I'm like, I'm finna pause this bit and make a song by this shit. So I was just like, and I was just flowing. Like,
Yeah.
I was fucking with that shit.
So what type of vibe is the rest of the EP on? Is it on pretty much the same vibe as Deathnote, or?
Yeah, but like, it's like more like, it's trap shit, like banging trap shit. It's like old trap shit and just like hard ass beats. And then it's just like it's like an R&B song I got. And it's like I don't know, like it got some drum, like a marching band ass shit. I can't lie, it's just like a bunch of different shit. I can't lie, so. But most of it is trap, people fuck with trap, so.
Okay.
But yeah.
Are you real picky when it comes to like choosing your beats and all that, or?
To be honest, like, yeah, but like, I don't know, cause it's like, we know what some shit ass. It's not really picky, like, I just be like, nah, not this ass. But like, with some shit hard as fuck, like I fuck with it heavy. But I don't know, it just depend on like, I don't know, who got the beats.
Yeah.
Cause some niggas be playing some bullshit, some niggas playing some raw shit. But when I like my beats need space and like a kick to it, shit make you dance, or that shit make you just like close your eyes type shit.
Okay.
So if they got that feeling, I'ma fuck with it. But I don't even know if I'm picky or not, probably shit.
Yeah. So who are some of the producers that made it to the EP then?
Shit, it's these two producers that I met throughout my managers.
Okay.
We just like built every song from scratch type shit. So like, yeah, they like, they called For the Drill and my dog Tristan and Garrett.
Okay. Where they from?
Shit, LA, goddamn, they from LA. San Diego,
Okay.
New York.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you like, going around to different cities like
Oh,
LA,
yeah, yeah,
New
my
York,
fault,
and working
yeah.
in different cities?
Oh shit, my fault. Yeah, yeah. I just feel like it's fun. Like, I like making music out there because it's just like, I feel what's going on. It's not like staying in the room type shit I always do. It's like I'm out experiencing shit, so I can talk about more shit, say more shit. So it's like, it's my drive just 10 times more when I be out places other than Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And,
You feel like you kind of outgrown Jacksonville at this point?
I think my time there is up. I can't even lie, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna go there like every now and then. Still got family like that bitch. So, but that shit pissed me off. I don't like Jacksonville.
What's some of the things you don't like about Jacksonville, though?
Just the people. People just lame. Like, I was dressing like this like at an early age, like in my high school, like I'm talking about like 9th grade. So it was like once I got in high school, like people just like talking about a nigga 24/7. Like I was like, oh, you look weird. Like you had lame. And then I really realized how people is out there. Be like everybody close-minded. Like, because if you go to like New York or go to like LA, you see people walking looking like this 24/7. Nobody say some shit. Like that's why I realized, like, bro, why Florida like this? Like this shit just like close-minded as fuck. But I ain't give a fuck. Like I still don't give a fuck to this day. Like if a nigga say some shit about my outfit, it's just like back then I did give a fuck because I was just starting doing that shit. So of course I'm gonna be in my head. But ever since like this shit started for real, it's so many people that just like be switching up. So many people that be like just niggas you hated back then because they did some green shit to you. They just, oh, I'm glad to say I went to school with his ass. Like, nigga, you ain't
weird as fuck,
like,
right?
that shit lame as hell. And then like people just like, there's no like different shit out there. Like there's no shit really going on out there. It's just all Jacksonville known for is gang banging shit, bro. So it's like, I don't know. I gotta get up out that bit. That shit gonna be my goddamn shit. Gonna be a death of me staying in that bit.
And how were you able to stay away from like the gang banging and all that shit, man?
When my house burnt down, I probably was like, and then like before that, I wasn't really like I was a nigga in the hood nigga, but I'm not a street nigga. I wasn't doing that gang banging shit. I just knew niggas that was doing it, and I was just around their crowd. But I wasn't like doing what they was doing. I'm just like chilling with them because they cool ass people. Ain't nothing wrong with the niggas. I just don't do that shit personally. But, and then I seen that shit firsthand because my dog I grew up with like his name Kimani. I grew up with his ass like since I was like a baby. Shit, I was talking about when I was dribbling on dirt. I was like goddamn 6. But we grew up in shit, and it's like he was heavy in that gang banging shit. Like he was deep in that shit. So his dad like seen so much shit, and I seen so much shit with him because I was always with the nigga. That nigga like some people like got fucked up, some people died, and his brother still like in prison and shit. That shit like I'm like, bro, nah, cause like I gotta get about this bitch but I had no way to get about that bitch because I was broke as shit. Like I didn't want a job. I knew I was too talented for a job, so I was just sticking on the fact I'm gonna do music or fashion. If it's not that, I ain't doing shit. But like when my house burned down, it's like, oh shit, like what the fuck we finna do now? Cause we ain't really have it like that for real. But we was like, it's just enough for what the fuck we was living at. But then like when that shit happened, I'm like, we moved so far away. I'm talking about like in the suburbs. So that shit is not like near the city at all no more. That's the only way I can really get out that shit for real.
Yeah.
And that was the only way we could, because that shit, we were finna be there for years if that shit didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy. It's like it's a blessing disguised, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit wild, man. How would you describe your growth as an artist, you know, from when you first started up until today then?
Shit, that's crazy. That's a good ass question. My growth really was like, my mindset been like, we been had the same mindset for years. So, but like that wasn't with music. It was just with other shit like, but with my music, it's just like when I kept making it. I kept making it and making it and making it and making it and making it. Like that shit, like I never stopped. So I really figured out what I hate and what I like so much to the point like right now, I think I won't say perfecting my sound, but I just know exactly what I'm doing with my shit now. Back then I was just experimenting. I told you like no auto. I'm talking about auto, I'm talking about hyper pop, I'm talking about rock, I'm talking about just random genres I was just doing. Just experiment with everything. And then I like really got my hand on some shit. I'm like, yeah. So my growth really was just me always being like hard on myself, like make this song better, make this song better, make this song better, make this song better. You can do nothing but grow when you have that mindset. So it's like, yeah, I feel like my growth is crazy. I still got more time to grow. I'm only 18.
Exactly, yeah, he's so young as shit, man.
Hell yeah.
So how you enjoying this shit though this past year since everything really started blowing up? Not even last year, like the last 6 months type shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that shit crazy. Shit. It's like, that shit, everything been straight. Like, I've been happy as fuck now, because I used to be going through a lot of shit, because I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I told you I wasn't going to do nothing for real unless it was this. So when I started doing this shit and it was working, I'm happy as hell now. It's not really like, only times I be in my head is when I be in Jacksonville. But when I be out doing this shit, I'll be happy as fuck. Like, hell yeah, like, and it's crazy you said 6 months, because like, I was on live 6 months before this shit. I had like, I'm talking about 4 views on the live. That's when I wasn't up. And that's when my manager texted me. He was like, cause he was talking about some nigga was on the live. He was like, oh, how long y'all think y'all finna take to blow up? I was like, about like 2 years, 1 year, we gonna be straight. And he was in the goddamn comments talking about 2 years? No, bro, like 6 months. Like he was in the comments talking about 6 months. And then like in 6 months, this shit happened. Like that shit crazy. Like that shit crazy as hell. Like that
It's
nigga.
like your life could change that quick, man.
I'm about to say nigga a wizard. Like what the fuck? Like
Had the prophecy.
I'm saying like his dad had the vision and shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. What's some advice you would share to some new artists trying to get their foot in the door, trying to change their life in the next 6 months?
Shit. Some advice. Like I say all the time, like just don't like listen to people, like block they know, like block all that noise, like do what you want to do, because you know yourself more than anybody else in the world, like because you yourself. Don't listen to what other niggas got to say, other people got to say. It's like, it's nice to take input and shit, but don't let that nigga form your whole life. Like still realize, do your shit. Like you can get inspiration from people, that's okay, but initially when you make it to your own shit, that's what you know, like it's still like you. It's not like you're copying somebody. Just take inspiration type shit. Don't try to get up the fast way. Like take that slow way. Like that shit is the best way you can take. Cause like if you take it the slow way, you have a whole family type shit. Everybody gonna fuck with you because they seen you since you was at the bottom. You're taking it the fast way, bro, you just gonna fuck yourself up like that, man. You can drop just as fast as you got up type shit. So just take it slow and don't let nobody like tell you shit.
Nah, real shit, man. Good advice right there for sure, man.
Hell yeah.
So, what do you want fans to feel after they get done listening to the Red album, man?
Shit, I was wanting them to like feel like, oh, I gotta play that shit again and again and again and again. Every time I want them to just keep playing that shit. Like I just want everybody to hear that shit.
Any features on there, or you solo?
It's just
on this
me.
one?
It's just me.
Okay.
The features gonna go stupid on the album though. I can't lie. It's just a little preview of what I got.
Okay. So you're already working on the next one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I got hella songs for the album. I still ain't make it yet, so I still got more songs to make. Hey, you talking about?
Okay. Who's some artists you be listening to right now?
I can't lie, bro. Artists right now, I listen to like 2016 shit, but like new artists right now, to be honest, I was listening to we were listening to that Slime Get 'em shit. That Slime Get 'em shit hard as fuck. Like he tough as shit. That's really like only new niggas. I don't really like listen to new niggas first. I listen to old shit like heavy. So if I listen to like new shit, it's tough as fuck. So it's like, but like regularly what I listen to is just like I said, Gucci Mane and like she got them P&D. That's what I've been listening to. Gucci Mane and Party Next Door.
I dig it, man.
That nigga, that's Slime Get 'em shit, so. Yeah, Slime Get 'em. That shit tough, but nah, yeah.
So what's some plans for the rest of 2025, man?
Shit, same plans it was last year, just to goddamn be global with this shit. I'm talking about everybody knowing me. My goal for me personally is just like, at least 300K on Instagram. He's talking about I gotta be there. Yeah, that shit sound like some easy shit though, but like, that right there is when I just know like I got a lot of people fucking with me for real. So it's only up after that. Like once I hit that milestone, but like that's when I'm gonna feel this shit. Cause I don't really like feel this shit for real when it comes to like when shit going on. I told you I do that shit after. So when I get like, right now I'm just like damn, this shit really going on. But when that shit hit 300K, I'm like, what the fuck? I got 300K, nigga. I don't even know 300K people. Like that shit crazy as fuck. Like that shit gonna be like, damn, yeah.
Now you definitely on your way though, man.
Hell yeah, shit. I'm just going, man.
Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone know where to find you at. Maybe you hit 300K here, man.
Hell yeah, got Ronshach, Ronshach.
That's on every platform?
Every platform.
Yeah, that's such a unique name. I don't think you need to put the real one or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
And how'd you come up with that artist name too?
Oh shit, I'm in the comics. Like I read comics, I listen to comics, I got them watch comics. I do like comics just like goddamn me. Like that shit really formed me who I am today. So it's just one I got them movie, comic, TV show. But it's the TV show now ass, but the movie is what I watched back then, like way back. It's called Watchmen, but it's a character called like he wearing masks and shit, and like for me I have like borderline personality disorder and shit. So it's like my emotions be like going in circles and shit. And him like it's like he got that same vibe like, but he wear a mask to like get him over that shit. When he take his mask off, he be tripping. When he got his mask on, he like, oh, I'm locked in, like this is me. So when I make like this music shit, do this fashion shit, that's how I feel. When I'm not doing it, I'm fucking going crazy, you know what I mean? So I'm like, she's named Ronshach, and my name Ryan. So I'm like, man, fuck all that, nigga, Ronshach. Every time I in that shit, that's how I got this shit.
I dig it, man. Yeah. And you got any shout outs you want to get before you wrap it up here too?
Shit, my brother, goddamn Bleed King. Say your shit.
BLEEDKEEEN.
Yeah, shout out my dog, Kimani Oban, goddamn Mo. Yeah, yeah, real niggas.
And Jake.
Goddamn, yeah, that's it.
It's a Deathnote. I'm a type of nigga, put it like a bad pump. Mask on, get it when I'm at your front door. I really know how I got this cold. And nigga walking it like a love for a